Here's Linda sharing God's heart.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me as we begin the journey of looking at Psalm 121. This is one of 15 psalms that forms part of the Songs of Ascent. It was the custom of the Jewish people to travel up to Jerusalem 3 times a year for the pilgrim feasts. Firstly, there's Passover, which is celebrated in the spring. It commemorates the liberation of the Israelites from slavery in ancient Egypt. The second pilgrim feast is Pentecost, which is celebrated 50 days after Passover. It marks the giving of the first 5 books of the Hebrew Bible to Moses on Mount Sinai, where the Israelites became a nation committed to serving God. The third pilgrim feast is Sukkot, otherwise known as the Feast of Booths or Tabernacles. This was celebrated in the fall, and it commemorates the Israelites wandering in the desert after their exodus from Egypt, with people traditionally living in temporary shelters, booths or Sukkot. The pilgrims worshipped God by singing these psalms, stating their trust in Him to protect them on the way to Jerusalem, as well as their homes and those who remained back home. By focusing on God and His Word, the journey was an excellent opportunity to remain focused on exchanging their thoughts for God's thoughts and letting their ears hear them singing the Lord's words. So, Psalm 121 starts with, "I will lift up my eyes to the hills." The pilgrims were not only referring to their eyes that are their instruments of sight, but eyes have an element of something that continues, like tears that flow from our eyes. Mentioning their eyes implies they wanted to see with their spiritual eyes, to see and know things beyond their physical sight. And when they sing that they are lifting up their eyes, they mean that they continue to hold on to the Lord. They lift up their eyes to something they can see and know something about, hills and mountains. These are considered to be places where they would worship God, as well as points of strength and refuge. Well, they are emphasizing that they're not asking someone to help lift up their eyes or for someone to strengthen and protect them. No, they're saying that as they look to the mountains, they're continuing to grab hold of the Lord, who is their refuge and protection. They are making a statement of faith and declaring who in their heart of hearts they know their God to be, and they choose to worship Him who is their strength and refuge. And God's heart for us in this? I'm very aware that each of you are unique and all on a journey with me. I know that there are times you need to be strong and pluck up the courage to pronounce exactly who you know me to be. I am your strength and your refuge as we travel on this path of life. Come, let us lock arms and continue this wonderful journey, one step at a time. Your loving Heavenly Father.